8 signs that indicates that your marriage is beyond repair. Understanding when change is needed. Many couples experience difficulties in their marriage at some point. Sometimes, these difficulties can become so severe that it seems like the marriage is beyond repair. It's important to remember that every relationship is different, and these signs may not apply to everyone. If you're experiencing any of these signs, it's a good idea to take a step back and assess your relationship. With effort and patience, it's possible to turn things around. A healthy marriage is built on trust, respect, open communication, and a willingness to work through problems together. If your marriage is lacking in any of these areas, it could be a sign that it's headed for trouble. Here are 8 signs that indicates that your marriage is beyond repair. 1. You and your partner have stopped trying to solve problems together. This can be a sign that you're giving up on your marriage. When you stop working as a team, you lose your sense of unity and connection. It can be really difficult to find common ground and move forward when you stop working as a team. You begin to feel like you're not on the same page, and that can be really isolating. You may also start to feel resentful towards your partner. This is because you may feel like you're putting in all the effort to make the relationship work, while your partner isn't pulling their weight. Over time, this resentment can build up and become really toxic. It can lead to you feeling angry, bitter, and frustrated, and that's not good for anyone. How can you solve this challenge? One way is to make an effort to communicate with your partner, even when you're not feeling like it. If you make a habit of having regular conversations about your relationship, it can help to strengthen the bond between you. You can also try to do little things to show your partner that you care, like leaving them a love note or giving them a hug when they come home. These small gestures can go a long way in keeping the connection strong. 2. You find yourself constantly arguing about the same things. Many couples get stuck in a loop where they're constantly arguing about the same issues, and it feels like they're going in circles. This leads to frustrating and the feelings of hopelessness. When you're constantly arguing, it's difficult to feel close to your partner. It's also really draining to constantly be in conflict. One way to avoid this problem is to try to focus on the things you have in common, rather than the things you disagree about. It can also help to take a break from the argument when you feel like it's becoming too heated. It's important to recognize when this is happening and to try to break the cycle. Another possible solution is to identify the underlying issue that's causing the argument. It could be a lack of communication, a lack of understanding, or a difference in priorities. Once the underlying issue is identified, address it directly, rather than getting caught up in the details of the argument. For example, if the underlying issue is a lack of communication, it might be helpful to schedule a regular time to talk, and to commit to being open and honest with each other. 3. You or your partner are thinking about divorce or separation. This is a very big decision with long-term consequences. It can be difficult to know if it's the right decision, and it's often a source of anxiety and stress. It can be hard to separate the emotions from the practical aspects of divorce, such as finances and child custody. If you or your partner are thinking about divorce or separation, it's helpful to seek help from a qualified professional, such as a marriage counselor. This can be a very stressful and emotional time, and it's important to have support. It's also important to be honest with yourself and your partner about how you're feeling, and to try to understand each other's perspectives. 4. You or your partner have stopped putting effort into the relationship. It can be easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and to lose sight of what's important. The day-to-day routines may cause one to forget to make time for the relationship. It can be easy to take your partner for granted and to assume that they'll always be there. This can lead to neglecting the relationship and taking it for granted. When you stop putting effort into the relationship, it's easy for the other person to feel unappreciated and taken for granted. When this happens, partners may stop putting in the effort to maintain the relationship, and this can lead to resentment and frustration. It's important to recognize when this is happening and to make a conscious effort to prioritize the relationship and to put in the work to keep it healthy. One way to avoid this is to make sure you're taking time to connect with your partner on a regular basis. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or expensive. It could be something as simple as going for a walk together or having dinner at home. The important thing is to make time for each other, so you don't lose the connection that you have. 5. You or your partner have become withdrawn or disengaged. This can happen for a variety of reasons, but it's always a sign that something is wrong. When this happens, it's important to try to find out what's causing the withdrawal. Is it because of stress, depression, or something else? Once you've figured out the root cause, you can start to address it and hopefully bring your partner back into the relationship. You can further seek help from a therapist, make time for quality time together, and focus on positive interactions. 6. You or your partner are cheating on each other. Cheating destroys trust and causes a lot of pain and suffering. Cheating can be a symptom of a deeper issue within the relationship. It's often a sign that something is missing or not working in the relationship. It can also be a sign of unmet needs, unresolved conflict, or a lack of intimacy, a lack of communication, and a desire for excitement or novelty. When this is the case, it's important to try to get to the root of the problem and address it head-on. For example, if there is a lack of intimacy, it might be helpful to try to spend more time together or to make time for regular date nights. If there is unresolved conflict, it might be helpful to try to work through it with the help from a therapist and to work on rebuilding trust and communication. Finally, both partners need to make an effort to rekindle the spark and to make the relationship a priority again. It's important to remember that rebuilding a relationship after cheating is a process, and it takes time and effort. It's also important to be patient and to give each other grace during this difficult time. 7. You or your partner are being verbally or physically abusive. Verbal and physical abuse are never acceptable, and they can have lasting damaging effects on the victim. If you are being abused, seek help immediately. There are resources available to help victims of abuse, including domestic violence hotlines, support groups, and counseling. If you're in an abusive relationship, remember that you're not alone and that there is help available. Verbal abuse can take many forms, including insults, name-calling, and put-downs. This can have a serious impact on the victim's self-esteem and sense of self-worth. If you're experiencing verbal abuse, remember that it's not your fault and that you don't deserve to be treated this way. Verbal abuse can be a sign of deeper problems in the relationship. If you're being verbally abused, take steps to protect yourself. This may mean setting boundaries, walking away from the situation, or even leaving the relationship. Physical abuse is a much more serious and dangerous form of abuse, and has devastating consequences. If you're being physically abused, it's critical to seek help immediately. This may mean calling the police, going to a shelter, or getting medical attention. Reach out to friends and family for support. Physical abuse is never justified, and it's a clear sign that the relationship is not healthy. If you're in an abusive relationship, remember that you're not to blame and that there is a way out. Physical abuse is never okay, and you don't deserve to be treated this way. 8. You or your partner have stopped communicating altogether. Communication is the foundation of any healthy relationship, and without it, the relationship will start to fall apart. If you've stopped communicating with your partner, it's important to try to re-establish that connection. This may mean taking small steps, like simply asking how their day was or sharing a meal together. Small steps can make a big difference in re-establishing communication. Another thing to keep in mind is that communication is a two-way street. Both partners need to be willing to open up and share their thoughts and feelings. This can be difficult, but it's essential for a healthy relationship. The next step is to try to identify the root cause of the communication breakdown. This could be anything from feeling overwhelmed to not feeling heard or understood. Once you identify the issue, you can start to work on fixing it. The first step is to be honest with yourself and your partner about what's not working. This might mean admitting that you've been avoiding tough conversations or that you haven't been as open as you could be. It's not easy, but it's important to be vulnerable and to be willing to take the first step. Once you've admitted what's not working, the next step is to start to make changes. This might mean making time for meaningful conversations or being more open and honest in your communication. It might also mean being more patient and understanding with your partner. Conclusion: if you're noticing any of the 8 signs we've discussed, it's important to take action. Don't wait for things to get worse. Address the issues as soon as possible. Start by having an honest conversation with your partner, and seek help from a professional if needed. It's never too late to save your marriage, but it will take time and effort. Remember, you deserve to be happy and to have a healthy and fulfilling relationship,